What's up, guys? Cody Marchand from poofnewsales.com, and today we're going to be talking about training a sales team. So I'm starting out here. I'm about to do my little Steve from Blue's Clues thing where he hops into the book, but I'm going to hop into the computer. I'm going to show you kind of day to day what I'm doing to train a sales team, the documents I'm putting together, the videos, the resources, and everything you need to do because I'm trying to expand the business a little bit. I have people. Obviously, I'm cold calling, I'm talking to warm leads, we're running ads, but I really want to build up a pipeline of more people for me to sit down with instead of personally being the one to, warm up a lead. I kind of want somebody that's interested, put them on my calendar, and then I'll take care of them. So I'm hiring people to reach out to, the people that have shown a little bit of interest, or we have their contact information, and I'm just trying to put together all the resources that they need to be successful. So I'm doing my little Steve hop into this computer thing right now. I'll see you there. Now we're in the computer. I want to go over real quick, my job posting, my requirement, and kind of what I'm putting together. So right now all I'm doing is I'm trying to hire a sales rep. It's going to be commission based, and all they're supposed to do, they're not even trying to close any leads. They're just trying to warm up leads and set appointments in my calendar. I've seen that when I've talked to leads that are pretty interested, I have over a 50% close rate. So, I just want to get more people on the phone, but I also, my time's limited. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I want people to spend their time warming up the leads. I get on the phone, hey, you already interested? Let me tell you a little more about how we can help you. And I close them as soon as I close that lead. I send them a big fat commission check. So let me show you a little bit about the training guides, the spreadsheet, the videos, everything I'm putting together for whoever I hire on. So, right now, I just started this last night, but I didn't really get into it much. Right here I have links to all resources that I'm trying to get for them, some videos, some common objections for us, and what skills are needed. So stuff for resources, I'm going to have just a typical training document, some scripts, a lead list, expressions that I love, and I'll show you what I mean by expressions that I love. Basically, it's not really anything about sales. It's just number one, the journey of a customer. You start them as unaware, you take them to problem aware, then solution aware, then you're solution aware, and then you make an offer. Just kind of what I think is a great way to run somebody through your pipeline. Number two, it's kind of the Russell Brunson approach with ClickFunnels, how, who, what, why, and how. Who are you? What do I have for you? Why do you need it, and how do you get it? Just quick on a script. I just started these. It's just stuff that I like, and I think that keeps me motivated. Stuff that keeps me focused on what I need to be focused on. Lead lists. Obviously, I'm just going to send them to my outreach list where it has, a bunch of different companies, a bunch of different email lists. There's probably 20,000 on this list: lawyers, dentists, chiropractors, plastic surgeons, education, other marketing agencies, and phone call calendar, who we got on deck. What else we got? All about our company personally, Poof New Sales and content marketing. I want to make sure that whoever is on the phone representing my company knows everything that they need to about my industry, about my company, about the pain points of our customers. I don't want anybody I don't want telemarketers. I want people that understand that they're getting on the phone to solve a problem. We're not trying to push a sale. We're trying to be hey, ask a magic question. Number one, what do you have? What's your biggest problem? If I could solve one thing for you, what would you pay me to solve that problem, And I want our guys to be or girls, because so far the favorite person that I've interviewed was a girl, but, I want them to be problem solvers. I don't want them to be pushy salespeople. I want them to represent our company well, so I think that they really need to be very well educated on content marketing, the problems that we solve, and our company itself. Upsells and downsells, basically depending on where they are. You can this is more for me anyway, because I don't want them really selling on the phone. I just kind of want them to understand their options, basically, there's not really an upsell from the agency, we're doing the work for you. Some other stuff that we sell a course. If you don't want us to do it for you, you want us to train you how to do it. We sell tools. If you want to just buy software that does it for you over the month. So that's kind of my upsells and downsells. Pricing, obviously they need to know what they're selling and how much it costs. And a link to my calendar. Basically, all I want them to do, get a warm lead, and have my calendar open and be like, hey, Cody can call you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Does that work for you? Because I really want to get over to the business owner. He really wants to talk to you. It kind of makes them feel more comfortable too. Like, wow, the business owner himself wants to talk to me, just not the sales guys. Okay, I definitely have time for that. 3 o'clock works for me. So basically, I just want to know that I can pay these guys every day. I look at my calendar, and I have people to call. And obviously, I want to have notes. Here, I like that. Notes on how the call went. Basically, I want to know like where they are, what objections they had, what they were curious about, what they're doing well. I just want to have as much information going into my phone call as possible. Videos, what I'm doing right now, just to make it super simple, I'm going to make some of my own training videos, but I also want to go through YouTube and find some of the videos that I like, because obviously a lot of the stuff that I've learned about sales was through YouTube. Obviously, back in the day, I worked at Mass Mutual as a life insurance agent, and I went through a sales school there, learned a lot of stuff there, but it didn't really sink in. I think it's really cool to learn different styles from different people, and basically I'm trying to take little points from each video and just basically make a list. So all I'm going to do is, here, I'm going to search this again. And basically, obviously I'm not going to send them 50-minute videos, but I want to send them little videos that are, 2, 3, 5 minutes and be like, hey, this is good for getting past the gatekeeper. This is a good video to overcome this type of objection. This is a good video to show how confident you have to be on the phone. This is a good video to show the structure. This is a good video to show how to deliver your script. Basically, I just want to put together like an hour worth of videos to completely train my team. And then obviously there's ongoing training. I check in every single day with these people. I randomly call them, hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing good, Cody, how are you? Sell me. Right now? No, just sell me. And I just like have them go through their pitch. And I'm a tough customer. I try to think of every objection I can throw at them. And I just need to make sure that my guys are getting better. If they can handle me confidently, they should be able to handle all these customers that are much better to talk to than me on the phone. So that is why I do that. So that is what I'm doing right here. I'm trying to find as many videos, basically like the title, like, handling objections, whatever. And then I link the video over here, and then like the key takeaway. What's this video about? What's the video URL? And then key takeaway. Common objections, this is just going to be like, what in my industry have I noticed on the phone before? Like, and I want them to build on this list too. Why didn't you get the sale? Owner was busy. That doesn't even count as an objection because that's its own separate thing with gatekeeper objections. But say like, we're doing fine. We don't need more traffic. It's too expensive. We already have an SEO company. Just some stuff that isn't really that big of a deal. It's just more of further educating your customer and positioning yourself in the right way. So there's I think we're in a lucky industry where we provide a lot of value, and the objections aren't even real. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but the objections really aren't real. So you just kind of gotta position yourself the right way in your company and your solution in a way where the objections aren't a big deal. I have skills needed over here, and it's not even like skills, because as I went through it, like I was like writing down some of the stuff that you need to do over during your conversation. You need to build rapport. You need to ask the magic questions. You got to come in with a big claim. Understand pain points. Make the other person justify the sale. I like that tactic. Make the other person justify the price. All right, I'm not a huge Grant Cardone fan, but I've been warming up to him a little bit lately, just because of his confidence on the phone selling. One of my favorite things I learned from him is making the other person justify the price. He goes, hey, man, it's gonna be $68,000, right? How does that make sense? How is it worth it to give me $68,000 for my help? And literally the guy on the other end of the line was like, $68,000, I think you gotta invest, because what he sells is a training for internal teams for sales. So he's like, the guy on the other end of the phone was like, I gotta invest in my guys. It's the number one most important thing. I know if I can invest in my team and make them better, we're going to be better out as a company. I think $68,000 is a fair price for, is a cheap price even for what I can get in results. And I think that's just such a cool thing where it's, normally there's just two ways of thinking of it. One person's like, oh, push back on price. The other person's justifying the price for you, justifying the sale for you. Like, hey, do you need this? Like, do you even need my product? How would this even help you? And he goes, oh, it would help me because I could do this, this, and this, and this. And you go, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. But it's this much money. How does that even make sense to your business? Well, it's that much money, but if it can do this, this, and this, it'll return me this much money, so it's worth it. Focus on one problem that we can solve. I don't want to go over, content marketing. Okay, I can create better content for you. I can have your site positioned better in Google. I can get you higher up the Google search results. I can get you more traffic. I can get you higher quality leads. Number one thing, what do we want to focus on? Okay, what's your biggest problem? And we'll list them for them. Out of these 4 things, what's your biggest problem? Not enough website traffic, not enough high quality leads, not ranking high enough in Google, your content is just bad and you can't engage with anybody. Oh, well, I think that if we had more traffic to our site that, the rest of the stuff would just kind of fall in place. You know what? I totally agree. And I can get you the right type of traffic. So let me tell you this. If for say I could triple your traffic within 3 months, what would that do for your business? Give me some numbers. Like, how beneficial would that be to you? Think, oh, well, that would be crazy. I'd be making $60,000 more a month. Okay, so you'll be making $60,000 more a month. So if I charge you $20,000 a month for that, is that worth it for you? Yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, if it's only $20,000, I'm making $60,000 more, plus $40,000. Sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea to me too. So you see how you position yourself. You make them justify the sale. You find that one problem. You add your solution to it, and and ask them what would that do for your business if what I can provide will actually help you. Getting past the gatekeeper, being confident, going for the close, not beating around the bush. Time kills calls. It's short and sweet. You don't want to be on the phone like, hey, I'm Cody Marchant. How you doing? How's the weather? How's your family? You know what I mean? Like, that's not what you're on the phone for. I want to be transparent. I want all my team to be transparent. Hey, I'm calling you today because I'm trying to win your business. I'm trying to partner up with you and really make a difference in your business and improve your sales. Now, if you had one of these 4 problems that I could solve, which one would be most helpful for your business? I don't want to go like, hey, how's the weather and all that. I want to be transparent, I want to be direct, and I want to be right to the point. Be honest and straightforward. I'm calling to win your business, like I was just saying. Be interesting and be interested. Asking, have you ever bought content marketing services in the past? Yes or no? Yes, you have. How was it? How much did you pay? What were the results? What were the problems that you had with that company? No, you haven't. What was the reason you never have? Do you think that it's even worth it? Basically, make them tell you right away if they're interested or not. Position it as somebody else, like your service. Don't be like, hey, my service. Be like the service as itself, not would you ever pay for my content marketing help? Be like, have you ever paid for content marketing in the past? No, you haven't. Why haven't you? Do you think that it would have been beneficial to you? Do you think it's a waste of time? Think it's a waste of money? And if so, what do you think it can accomplish that is being claimed? Have a structure in the call. That goes along with the script a little bit, kind of. It's all this stuff put together. Be memorable, and what's your tonality and excitement level? And this is just like a quick list. Like I said, I just started this last night. I wanted to do this kind of with you guys on stream, so that you can kind of see my process behind it. That's me setting it up. That's how I'm gonna train my sales team. If you guys do want to join me on actually going through this, I'm gonna make a little bit longer video after this of me actually going through, checking out some YouTube videos. I'm gonna be less talkative, less informative, because I'm gonna be thinking, I'm gonna be working. It's not for everybody, but if somebody wants to see a little bit of behind the scenes of how this works, check out the next video. I'm glad that you guys came. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to learn more about content marketing, click below for Content Marketing School on our page, all free videos. Or you can go check out the Content Marketing School course, which is also in the link below. I appreciate everything. I'll see you guys in the next one.